So the state of California has a plan, and that plan is in place to raise your taxes on gas purchases by about 50 cents a gallon. This is massive, but it's the problem that's coming from the other states. There are now 21 additional states that are thinking about jumping on board with California and raising the taxes on gas purchases. This means if you have a gas-powered vehicle, you are about to spend an additional 50 cents a gallon more. This is a huge problem. We'll explain what's going on, why they're planning on doing this, and what this means for you and your wallet very soon. So make sure you stick around for this entire video, and I'll explain exactly what is going on. But all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now, let's begin. So first off, California has a big plan. They want to ensure that the majority of new car sales, or all new car sales, are electric. Here's the problem. Currently, here in the United States, even in California, they don't have enough electricity to even power the electric cars we have now. That's a problem. And some are saying this is only going to get worse. Now, I want to show you something. This is what gas prices are today. Okay? It's May 15th. This is what gas prices as a national average is, $3.60. In California, you can see it right here. The average is $5.25. That's pretty substantial. Okay, $4.41 in Oregon, $4.63 in Washington. In Nevada, it's $4.41. Good news is it has come down. From a month ago, it was $3.63. Now it's $3.60. So it is coming down just a little. Obviously, it's up about 7 cents from a year ago, but again, it's staying within a certain range. Here's the problem. California could raise prices very soon. I want to show you this. It says California gas prices could rise under a new climate plan. It says California consumers may face another spike in gas prices following a report released in September 2023 by the California Air Resources Board, or CARB. It says the report detailed the state's initiative to reduce aggressive emissions stemming from a plan introduced by Governor Gavin Newsom to achieve carbon neutrality by 2045. That's the big thing, because they want to achieve carbon neutrality, but they have to take some aggressive moves, and they have to do it now. So I want to read you this quote that Governor Gavin Newsom provided in 2023. It says, to achieve our world-leading climate goals, we have to accelerate projects that will power our homes with clean energy, safeguard our drinking water, build homes next to transit and jobs, rebuild our roads and transportation system, and protect communities from worsening extreme weather. Now, that all makes sense, but how do we do it? Where does the money come from? Well, it says if approved, the low carbon fuel standard would increase the price of gas by an average of almost 50 cents a gallon by 2025. However, it would actually go up even more after that. Let me play you this, okay? And this is just, they're talking about this in California, but there's another 21 states that would consider following California if they have success here. Here's the list of the 21 states. So obviously, California is number one, but another 21 states include Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Hawaii, Illinois, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Oregon, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Vermont, Virginia, and Washington. All those states could follow with what California is doing. But let me play this clip for you, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about, because you've probably seen these stickers at the gas station yourself.
So you know the tax is already listed here on the pumps. You can check it out with this sticker. The federal tax is listed, state excise tax listed, and then next year you're going to have the emissions tax. So when you check it all out, it comes down to this 47 cents added on next year, and then by the year 2040, $1.80 added on, and that's on top of all the other taxes you're already paying.
So by 2040, we see $1.80 as an emissions tax in the state of California? How crazy is that? So that means just in taxes alone, if we go back and look at this, kind of see it, let me see if I can find it really quick. But when we go back and look at the taxes that they're paying in California, and again, you've probably seen these yourself, right there, federal 18.4, and state 57.8, I believe. Okay, that's just for regular gasoline. That's again concerning. It's concerning that is what we are going to face. That is what we are about to see. Now, one thing I can tell you, that more and more states plan to ban gas-powered car sales. And as these states start to ban new gas-powered car sales, this means electric vehicles are going to be what they're pushing you towards. Okay, it could be all electric, it could be a mix of a hybrid. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but as of right now, this is why some are saying that they need an electric car. They have to get used to it. Others say they're not going to pay an additional $15,000 to $20,000 more for an electric vehicle that will save them a little bit of money in the long run. But if they only plan to have the car for a year to 2 years, it's not going to save them any money. They're going to overspend for the vehicle, and then in the end, they're going to sell it, get something else. If they don't like it, they'll probably go back to gas. So here's what I can tell you. 21 states as of right now are considering following California based off of the reports that I've read over the past few days, is they are saying that they are going to watch. If California has some success here, these states are going to follow with what California is doing. They're going to provide an emissions tax. They're going to ensure that there's money coming into the state through other sources, because they can't rely on the federal government. They can't rely on the federal government to provide any additional taxes. So guess what? They're going to come up with their own taxes. They're going to hit the residents with those taxes, so you will eventually pay. Now, I wish I could tell you things are looking up, things are going to be better, and you don't have to worry about this. But as of right now, based off of what experts believe, they are now saying that states are going to start to implement their own taxes wherever they see fit, because they now know the federal government, and they've been told multiple times, the federal government and Congress is not going to pass any large stimulus package, any large state and local government spending bill, so that they have money, because the federal government just can't do it and can't afford it. So we'll see what happens moving forward. All I can tell you right now is things are about to get interesting, especially if California decides to raise prices by about 50 cents a gallon. So all I can tell you is I'll be here every step of the way. I will fill you in on all the latest news and updates. But as of today, that is what we know. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I will see you guys on the next one.